What is up, you beautiful people? Welcome back to the channel. Today we are diving headfirst into the kitchen battlefield. We're talking about the food that fuels you and the food that, let's be honest, is absolute rubbish. I'm talking about the top 10 most unhealthy and the top 10 healthiest foods on the entire planet. We're going from the absolute worst of the worst, the kind of stuff that would make me shut a kitchen down, all the way to the god-tier ingredients that are packed with flavor and goodness. I promise you, some of the items on these lists will absolutely shock you. So before we even get started, I want to hear from you. Get down in those comments right now and tell me, what's your ultimate guilty pleasure food? Now grab a glass of water, you're going to need it, and let's get into this. It's going to be a bumpy, delicious, and horrifying ride. Let's go. Right, let's kick this off with an absolute monstrosity, a culinary crime against humanity. Coming in at number 10 on the unhealthy list is the deep-fried Mars bar. They take a Mars bar, coat it in the same batter they use for fish and chips, and plunge it into a deep-fat fryer until it's a greasy, molten mess. The calorie count is astronomical, a thermonuclear explosion of sugar and fat that hits your system like a freight train. Next up, at number 9, is a silent killer that millions of people drink every single day without a second thought. I'm talking about soda, or fizzy drinks, or pop, whatever you want to call it. It's liquid poison. A single can can contain up to 40 grams of sugar, which is about 10 teaspoons. 10. Would you sit there and spoon 10 teaspoons of sugar into your mouth? Of course not. So why are you drinking it? The health risks are absolutely terrifying. We're talking about a direct link to obesity, type 2 diabetes, heart disease, and tooth decay that will make your dentist weep. All right, number 8 on our list of culinary criminals, processed meats. I'm talking about your bacon, your sausages, your hot dogs, your deli meats like salami and ham. The World Health Organization has classified processed meats as a Group 1 carcinogen. Do you know what else is in that group? Tobacco and asbestos. You are literally eating something that is in the same danger category as cigarettes. The nitrates and nitrites used as preservatives can form cancer-causing compounds in your body. It's a ticking time bomb in your sandwich. Coming in at number 7, we have the king of snack foods, the champion of mindless munching, the potato chip, or crisps for my friends in the UK. You take a perfectly respectable vegetable, the potato, slice it paper thin, deep fry it in processed vegetable oils until it's brittle, and then douse it in an obscene amount of salt and artificial flavorings. And that leads to the third problem. They are scientifically engineered to be addictive. Food scientists call it the bliss point, the perfect combination of salt, fat, and crunch that triggers the pleasure centers in your brain, making it nearly impossible to stop eating. At number 6, we have a student's best friend and a nutritionist's worst enemy, instant noodles. But the real villain here is that little flavor packet. It's a chemical weapon of salt and monosodium glutamate, MSG. A single serving of instant noodles can contain more than your entire recommended daily intake of sodium. Furthermore, they are devoid of any real nutrition. There's virtually no fiber, no vitamins, and no protein to speak of. It's a meal that fills your stomach but starves your body of the nutrients it actually needs to function. Wake up! At number 5, we're tackling the great breakfast deception sugary breakfast cereals. These colorful boxes with cartoon characters are marketed to kids, promising a fun and energetic start to the day. What they're actually delivering is a bowl of dessert. Many of these popular cereals are more than 50% sugar by weight. They are candy in a box, a sugar bomb that you're feeding your children or yourself first thing in the morning. You get a massive sugar rush, which inevitably leads to a massive crash an hour or two later, leaving you feeling tired, irritable, and hungry again. It's the worst possible way to start your day. Right, number 4, the icon of fast food culture, the fast food burger. This isn't your beautiful homemade burger with fresh ground beef and a lovely brioche bun. No. This is a highly processed patty of questionable meat origin, slapped between a flimsy, sugar-laden white bun. A typical fast food double cheeseburger meal, with fries and a soda, can easily top 1,500 calories. That's more than half of the recommended daily intake for an adult. Consumed in one sitting, in about 10 minutes, it's a calorie bomb. And it's not just the calories, it's the sheer lack of nutrients. You're getting fat, sugar, and sodium, with almost no fiber, vitamins, or minerals to speak of. It's food that's been engineered for speed and profit, not for your health or well-being. Now for number 3, a treat that's loved by almost everyone but is a nutritional nightmare: ice cream. I'm not talking about a beautiful artisanal gelato made with fresh fruit. I'm talking about the tubs of commercial ice cream you buy in the supermarket. The 1-2 punch of ice cream is fat and sugar. The high cream content means it's loaded with saturated fat, which is terrible for your heart, health, and cholesterol levels. And the sugar content is just off the charts. A small serving can contain more sugar than a candy bar. You tell yourself you'll just have a couple of scoops, but before you know it, half the tub is gone. It's a delicious frozen trap. We are getting to the absolute bottom of the barrel now. At number 2, we have packaged pastries. I'm talking about your Twinkies, your donuts, your snack cakes, your toaster pastries. These are not food. They are food-like products engineered in a lab to have an eternal shelf life. They are a chemical cocktail of refined flour, sugar, and the most dangerous fat of all artificial trans fats, often listed as partially hydrogenated oil. Trans fats are the absolute devil. They are so bad for you that they have been banned in many countries. They raise your bad LDL cholesterol while simultaneously lowering your good HDL cholesterol. They cause inflammation, contribute directly to heart disease, stroke, and type 2 diabetes. And here it is, the number 1 most unhealthy food on our list. Now this might be controversial, but hear me out. It's the typical takeaway fast food pizza. Specifically, something like a meat lover's pizza with extra cheese. Why is it number 1? Because it is the perfect storm of everything we've talked about. It combines the worst elements into one single delicious, deadly dish. It is the final boss of unhealthy food. But here's the interesting thing about pizza. It sits on a knife's edge. In its worst form, it is the champion of unhealthy foods. But it also has the potential for redemption. It's the perfect bridge to our next list. Right, let's wash the taste of that grease and sugar out of our mouths. We are now in the land of the living, the world of flavor and vitality. So let's cleanse our palates and move from the darkness into the light. Kicking off our top 10 healthiest foods, at number 10, we have leafy greens. I'm talking about spinach, kale, Swiss chard, rocket, the bedrock of a healthy diet. These are not just rabbit food, you muppets. They are nutritional powerhouses, packed to the brim with vitamins, minerals, and fiber for almost 0 calories. They are loaded with vitamins A, C, and K, as well as folate and iron. The antioxidants they contain help protect your cells from damage and can lower your risk of chronic diseases like heart disease and certain cancers. Next up, at number 9, a truly magnificent fish salmon. Specifically, wild-caught salmon if you can get it. This isn't just a piece of protein, it's a superfood from the sea. The main reason salmon is so revered is its incredible content of omega-3 fatty acids. These are essential fats, meaning your body can't make them, so you have to get them from your food. And salmon is one of the best sources on the planet. They are also crucial for brain health. DHA is a major structural component of your brain and retina, and getting enough is linked to improved memory, better cognitive function, and a lower risk of dementia. It's literally brain food. At number 8, we have proof that incredible things come in small packages. I'm talking about blueberries. These little blue jewels are not just a sweet treat. They are one of the most antioxidant-rich foods in the world. Antioxidants are your body's personal bodyguards. They fight against unstable molecules called free radicals, which can damage your cells and contribute to aging and diseases like cancer. Blueberries are the special forces of the antioxidant world. Studies have shown that the antioxidants in blueberries can help protect your brain from oxidative stress, potentially delaying brain aging and improving memory. They are a true nootropic food. Coming in at number 7 is a food that has exploded in popularity for a very good reason: quinoa. The ancient Incas called it the mother of all grains, and they weren't wrong. What makes quinoa so special is that it's one of the few plant-based foods that is a complete protein. This means it contains all 9 essential amino acids, the building blocks of protein that your body needs. Quinoa is also packed with fiber, about twice as much as most other grains. This high fiber content is fantastic for your digestive health, helps to control blood sugar levels, and keeps you feeling full and satisfied for longer. At number 6, we have a creamy, tangy, and incredibly beneficial food: Greek yogurt. Now, I'm not talking about the flavored, sugar-laden yogurts that are basically pudding. I'm talking about plain, authentic Greek yogurt. The first major benefit is the protein. A single serving of Greek yogurt can have up to double the protein of regular yogurt. This makes it an absolute champion for breakfast or as a post-workout snack. The second, and perhaps most important benefit, is the probiotics. Greek yogurt is packed with live and active cultures, good bacteria that are essential for a healthy gut. Your gut microbiome influences everything from your digestion and immune system to your mood. Moving into our top 5, at number 5, we have the avocado. For years, people were scared of avocados because of their high-fat content. What a bunch of donkeys! We now know that the type of fat matters more than the amount, and avocados are the king of healthy fats. They are loaded with monounsaturated fat, specifically oleic acid, which is the same heart-healthy fat found in olive oil. This fat is brilliant for reducing inflammation and has been shown to have beneficial effects on genes linked to cancer. Avocados are also a fiber superstar. A single avocado can contain a significant portion of your daily recommended fiber intake. The combination of healthy fat and fiber makes avocados incredibly satisfying, making it a powerful ally in weight control. At number 4, we have a simple, crunchy, and incredibly powerful snack nuts. I'm talking about almonds, walnuts, pistachios, cashews, a beautiful variety of nutrient-dense powerhouses. Nuts are packed with heart-healthy, monounsaturated and polyunsaturated fats, including omega-3s in the case of walnuts. These healthy fats are fantastic for your cardiovascular system. They help to lower levels of bad LDL cholesterol, reduce inflammation, and improve the health of the lining of your arteries. Nuts are also a great source of plant-based protein, fiber, vitamins like vitamin E, a powerful antioxidant, and minerals like magnesium, which is essential for over 300 biochemical reactions in the body. Coming in at number 3 on our healthy list, we have the humble but mighty sweet potato. This is not your average potato. Its vibrant orange flesh is a dead giveaway that it is absolutely loaded with a powerful antioxidant, beta-carotene. One of the biggest advantages of sweet potatoes is their effect on blood sugar. Despite their sweet taste, they have a lower glycemic index than white potatoes, meaning they release sugar into the bloodstream more slowly. This provides you with more sustained energy and avoids the sharp spikes and crashes. They are also an incredible source of fiber, especially if you eat the skin, plus they're packed with vitamin C and manganese. You can bake them, roast them, mash them, or even make healthy fries. A truly superior spud. We are almost at the top. Our runner-up for the healthiest food on the planet at number 2 is the incredible family of beans and lentils. These are, without a doubt, some of the most underrated superfoods in existence. They are cheap, they are versatile, and their nutritional profile is absolutely off the charts. Beans and lentils are loaded with soluble fiber, which dissolves in water to form a gel-like substance in your digestive tract. This stuff is magic. It helps to lower blood cholesterol, stabilizes blood sugar, and feeds your good gut bacteria like nothing else. Regularly including them in your diet is linked to a lower risk of heart disease, type 2 diabetes, and certain cancers. They are a cornerstone of many of the world's healthiest diets, like the Mediterranean diet. And here we are, the number 1 healthiest food, or in this case, drink, on the entire planet. It's not some exotic, expensive superfood from a remote mountain. It's simple, ancient, and powerful green tea. For centuries, it has been revered in Eastern cultures not just as a beverage, but as a medicine. And modern science is now confirming what they've known all along. Green tea is an absolute elixir of life, a true nutritional phenomenon. The magic of green tea comes from its massive concentration of powerful antioxidants called catechins, the most potent of which is EGCG. This compound is a warrior. It fights cellular damage, reduces inflammation, and has been shown in countless studies to have a protective effect against many types of cancer. EGCG and the caffeine in green tea work together to give your metabolism a gentle boost, which can aid in fat burning. The combination of caffeine and L-theanine can improve brain function, creating a state of calm alertness without the jittery feeling you can get from coffee. So there you have it, an absolute journey from the depths of the deep fat fryer to the peak of nutritional excellence. From the greasy, processed, sugar-laden rubbish that clogs your arteries and fogs your brain, to the vibrant, fresh, nutrient-packed foods that fuel your body and protect your health. The contrast is absolutely stunning, isn't it? It's a clear choice between food that takes life away and food that gives it. It's not about being perfect, but about making better choices, one meal at a time. Now, the conversation doesn't end here. I gave you my top 10s, but now I want to hear yours. Get down in those comments and tell me what you think. Did I miss anything? What's the one food you would put at the top of the unhealthy list? What's your number 1 go-to healthy food that makes you feel amazing? I want to see a proper debate down there. Let's share our knowledge and help each other get better, stronger, and healthier. Thank you all for watching this culinary roller coaster. If you enjoyed the ride and learned something today, do me a favor and smash that like button, subscribe to the channel if you haven't already, and ring that little bell so you don't miss the next video. We've got so much more to cook up. Stay healthy, stay strong, and I'll see you in the next one. Cheers.